Hello there, it's April Perry from LearnDoBecome.com. Today I'm just sharing 5 questions to help you assess your level of mental clarity. And if you're thinking, I don't know if I have mental clarity, that's okay. We're going to help you know what to actually do about it if you could optimize that a bit. Here at Learn, Do, Become, we help people who are drowning in the details of life to create simple systems so they can do what matters most. And the thing is, serenity and mental clarity are 2 ways to describe what can happen for you when you get a STEP Command Central in place. And if you're wondering, what's a STEP Command Central? So a Command Central is what organizes all of your papers and tasks and projects and emails and goals and all the stuff of life. And STEP stands for Steps to Everyday Productivity. That's our signature program here at Learn, Do, Become. We have tens of thousands of members, and we're getting more and more organized and calm and clear and happy every month. It's amazing. And so if you are thinking, well, I want a STEP Command Central, then yes, listen to the podcast. I'm going to share how you can actually get started today. And the thing is, this serenity and mental clarity is something that most people don't even know is an option. But today I just want to ask these 5 questions, help you assess where you are, and then we'll talk about those tips to help you get started, in a happier, healthier direction. Question number 1, how calm do you feel when you think about what you need to do today? Number 2, how focused are you as you move through your tasks and routines? Number 3, how present do you feel when you are in a conversation? Number 4, how clear is your mind when you need to make a decision? And number 5, how content do you feel at the end of the day when you assess what you've accomplished? Now, I don't want anyone to feel sad or discouraged after hearing these questions. If you happen to be struggling with one or all of them, that's okay, and it's actually really normal. It just means that there are a lot of things that really matter to you, and you want to make things better because you wouldn't be here if you didn't. The main reason that we feel stressed or distracted or overwhelmed, etc., is because our minds are sifting through so much information simultaneously that we're not able to feel safe and secure by just focusing on one thing. So for example, if when you're in a conversation with someone, your brain is cycling through all the things that you need to get done later that day, that just means you're trying to be responsible, but you don't have a system to hold all the details. So your brain says, in order to be safe, I have to hold everything in my head and I have to cycle through it so I don't forget it. It is absolutely possible to have a calm mind, but that means that you need a place for everything else to go, all the thoughts and ideas and goals and tasks, so that you know that they're safe and you can focus on what's happening directly in front of you. Getting to the point where you do have mental clarity is going to take some work, okay? And we send out bite-sized resources each week in our newsletter, but we've also compiled a special page on our website that's called How to Get Started Stepping for Free, okay? So I'm going to walk you through a few of those right now. And my hope is that you'll go to the show notes page and you'll click the links and you'll make this a concentrated part of your life. You can come into our formal STEP program. That's probably the fastest way to do it. It's learndobecome.com/STEP program. And that's where you're going to get Q&A calls and lifetime access and a community group and all this kind of stuff. But whether you go through these free resources I'm about to describe to you, or whether you come through a paid program, I want Build Command Central to be one of the 7 to 8 projects on your current projects list for the month. And then we're here to support you along the way, okay? So first, let's just talk a little bit more about what STEP is. So it's our main program, again, Steps to Everyday Productivity. And in that community, there's organized modules, there's bonuses with videos and PDFs and audios, and there's really great coaching, both in the Facebook group, and we have these Q&A calls if you're in the mastery program, all this. And so the STEP program has been really refined. I've redone it, I think, 3 to 4 times, continually refining it and, adding links, simplifying, providing downloads that people want. We have a lot of resources in the STEP program that makes it really easy and shows you step by step, start to finish, exactly how to build the Command Central. But the thing is, I don't want anyone to think that they can't build a Command Central if they're not part of a program. Yes, our programs and our coaching, sometimes we do our 4 weeks to finished. It helps people get it done quickly. But just for example, our whole team was so touched by a recent email we got from a community member. She's saving up for STEP, but she already created a starter Command Central, and she's making massive progress. And she wrote us a little email and included a picture. She said, "I did not want to go another minute without saying thank you from the bottom of my heart. Over the past 6 months, I started with a STEP Command Central in a little basket, and now I'm working on a full setup. And thanks to what I'm learning, I have hope I will be able to not only survive, but to thrive." And then she included this picture that shows her Command Central and what she's building. Okay, we were just amazed and so happy and genuinely thrilled that she was able to gather resources from our website to start creating this order. Now, if this sounds exciting to you, I do want you to start clicking on these links. Go to our show notes page. We're going to have them all there for you. But I want you to be able to start immersing yourself in Learn, Do, Become. Okay, but first thing to tell you about is our Connect page. I don't know if you've seen it. It's on our menu on the top of our website, but it's learndobecome.com/connect. We have our podcast where you can subscribe if you haven't yet, our YouTube channel, our free Facebook group, and then some introductory program resources, okay? Now, the best way to learn about STEP is we have a free class. It's called How to Finally Stop Drowning in Piles. Okay, you can find that at learndobecome.com/step. All right. Now, if you've already watched the training, then I'm going to explain some more things below. But in that training, you learn about how to make a current projects list, how to identify next actions, how to make a next actions list, and how to work each day using this really focused, streamlined method that we're talking about. Now, here's a few more things that we have to help you get started stepping for free. These are some of the most popular links on our website. Okay, so one is just my 2-minute planner tour. If you've ever wondered how to integrate a paper planner with your favorite digital tools, I just put together a quick peek into my favorite planning process that helps me personally manage tasks, projects, and routines without stress. Now, you do not have to use a paper planner. If you're thinking, well, I want to do all this digitally, we have most of our team members do this mostly digitally. Some people like having a paper planner, some don't. Totally fine. You could do 100% paper, you could do 100% digital. A lot of people find that they're a little hybrid. So however you want to do it, I think it's really helpful to just look and see how does someone else do it. Because then you might say, oh, that's a great idea. I want to do it that way. Or you might think, yeah, I don't really like that, but I'll adapt it and do it my way. And here's what I'll do to change. So in that planner tour, I actually use a Franklin planner. I use a Google Calendar. I use Principles from Getting Things Done by David Allen. I use Asana. I use their free software right now. And I use the paid version of Evernote. So I just show you how I do that. All right, the next resource that you can find on the show notes page is on how to set up projects, routines, and next actions digitally. This is where we're doing a deep dive into Asana, ASANA. So if you've been trying to figure out a good way to manage your routines and projects and tasks, Jill is one of our coaches in our STEP program here at Learn, Do, Become, and she created this awesome video showing you how you can set up Asana to be able to do this digitally. Our whole team runs on Asana, and it's amazing. I just get an email every day from Asana telling me what's on the list for the day. We have all of our projects organized. We have things delegated in there. We keep track of people we need to follow up on. We manage some of the bigger initiatives. It's great. Asana is so good. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, so you can watch that video to learn about that. Another resource to help you start stepping for free is just tips from our community based on, their STEP success and telling you how they can do it. We've highlighted some community member stories so that you can have a clear, calm, happy, productive life. It's, obviously one thing for me and the team to teach you, but to have our community members show you what they're doing, it's pretty awesome. You find that in our free Facebook group as well. People are just sharing tips and tricks and ideas, and we love it. Fourth is links to my Command Central resources. And I don't know if I'm off with my numbers. I'm sharing with you the things we have on the page and how they're numbered, but I think I mentioned something earlier. So anyway, if my numbers are off, please forgive me. Okay, but fourth, according to my notes right now, links to my Command Central resources. So having this seamless system, this Command Central, to hold those ideas and papers and thoughts and goals and tasks in a way that works with your brain, that's the game changer. So if you click on that link, I'm just going to show you exactly what I use for my Command Central, what filing cabinets I use, what cubbies I use, where I put my tickler, how I do my incubation and someday, what my inbox looks like, how I use Google Calendar. I mean, I have everything just linked so you can see, and you don't have to use it the exact way I do, but I think sometimes it's just helpful. So I have a little picture of a guy sitting at a desk with all these little papers and things all over, and then a picture of the same person, the same stick figure, jumping up and down, so excited about the Command Central. I have this dream that we'll be walking into like Target one day and there's all your Command Central resources right there. Because right now it's pretty sparse. If you try to go to a store to buy Command Central resources, you kind of have to pick and choose and grab things all over the place. But someday you're going to be able to walk in a store and be like, here's my Command Central, and just get all the things that you need. So that's on my vision board. We're working on it. And then we also just have a link to a podcast, which is our most downloaded podcast, called A Step Command Central on Every Desk and What That Means for You. I actually go through all the components of a Command Central. I explain the purpose and how we use it and why we believe this is a tool that will literally change the world. So if you just go to our show notes page, and you can just, if you're listening to this, maybe you're on the show notes page while you're listening. We have the audio embedded. If you're on like Spotify or, Apple Podcasts or something like that, we have links included with every episode to get to the show notes page. But you can come and check out all these things we put together for you, because it's so fun when you just start realizing, oh my goodness, all this clutter and stuff has a home. I can create an organized system. It's just going to make you feel so happy. Okay. All right. So I do hope you'll become a stepper, either informally or formally. If you come into our Step Mastery program, that's where we have our coaching and our support and our awesome group. Occasionally we do 4 weeks to finished. That's at learndobecome.com/4 weeks, the number 4, WEEKS. That's where we just do it in a month and we help you just build it all, which is super fun as well. But I just want you to know that learndobecome.com is here for you. Okay, we have an amazing team. We have an incredible community who is there to support you. And I just want you to feel excited and know that you don't have to live in overwhelm and that you can become a stepper. Start stepping. We're all going to step together. Okay, have a great week. We'll see you soon here at learndobecome.com.